And we're back. And Songi's made a mess of Rimmelm. That bitch! So we're going to go find him and kick his ass.
Yeah, but first we need a distraction. I'm gonna see if we can do this.
Yeah, because the last 2 hours of this game, give or take, has just been
very draining.
Oh,
we need a recharge.
Oh boy, so we're going to see a mad scientist.
No, we're going to go see if we can still see one funny cutscene.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll send down the elevator. Come on, let's go. Start winding.
Yep. So
yeah, about those homes that were there, we saw it all. They're not looking great. We're sorry. You want to take another test? My wife's got another test for you.
Oh, she can cram those tests. Here we go. It's a hot spring!
Oh, God. By the way, did we ever show off that swimsuit?
Not yet.
Is that what this is for?
No.
Oh.
But we can show that. We can try to show that right after this.
Okay.
Look, it's a hot spring!
Well, imagine that. You even have a bath in this floating place. Words.
I want to take a bath. I want to get in the hot spring. It's a guy.
Oh. Wait a minute. What do you mean? I'm gonna take a bath.
I don't mind. We can take a bath together.
I can't do that.
Why not? You don't like me? Okay, let's go for this. Oh, that's okay. I have a small butt, so we can fit it together.
Stop embarrassing this person.
You're always yelling at me.
I'm sorry, she's still young and doesn't know about human ways. Okay. Take a bath with a girl? I can do that. I'm too shy. Yeah, you sound like every 14-year-old. I'd like to, but Mrs. Usha would get mad at me. Well...
We all needed that.
Yeah. Yeah, before we engage in a life and death struggle about our hometowns that got destroyed, we'll do that. But at least like they didn't do the they're in the hot spring and they're peeping on the girls, because that's every hot spring scene now. Like,
no,
let's be a man.
They totally 180'd this and tried to have the girl squeeze her way in with the boy and say, "Hey, I've got a small butt. We could fit."
Yeah.
I told you that was gonna be funny. That was just funny as shit.
Speaking of hot springs.
Okay. Even though there's no hot springs here in Vidna.
Not anymore. Thanks, game.
There's still a beach.
Yay. I remember getting stung by a jellyfish once. It sucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, where in the hell? That's the guy.
I know, I'm kind of just ignoring it so we can get to the scene.
This is, he's not trying to do the tour guide thing right now. He's trying to do something else.
Hey. Sorry, I was spacing out for a sec. Do you want me to tell you about the Callisto Kingdom?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, that's too bad.
Someone around here is supposed to sell me a camera stone. I've been trying to find that person.
Oh. Probably that voyeurism lady.
Oh. Someone in one of the... I thought it was this kid over here, but... Let's see.
Somebody seriously made an Aerosmith cover with one of the Vocaloids? What the fuck is this?
What?
Seriously, Dream On with one of the Vocaloids.
Are you kidding?
No. Weird. I'm curious. I saw a Bohemian Rhapsody done by Miku last week that was actually halfway decent and weird, but I'm like, Dream On? I mean, I don't...
There he is!
I'll keep that in the back of my mind someday.
Okay, now that I've got one. Oh, a camera stone! I like those. Can I try it? Yeah, sure. Watch. This is what the swimsuit is for.
Oh.
Look at Noah!
Curse you, beach ball!
The camera stone broke into pieces. Those tourist trap souvenirs sure are pieces of junk.
Lol.
But anytime you want to see those pictures, you can come back up here now that I found the fucker. He's back here, hiding. You can buy buy one for 100 gold. And come down here and have the kid take the pictures again.
Ah.
So anytime you want to see them, it's always the same set of pictures. But they're so fucking cute. I love this one. That one's, I think, my favorite.
It's like she's trying to hitchhike a whale.
Or no, I take it back. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, that one. Dude, the tourist trap piece of junk.
That's what I had been wanting to show you once I won that swimsuit.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. You come to Vidna and take pictures of Noah in it. Okay.
Yay. Now our minds are suitably cleansed of the hatred and annoying and the sad. So let's go kick all day the ass.
I forgot where we're supposed to... Oh, yeah. Here, we're supposed to go here.
The city of dreams. I got blown up. Songi's gonna get what for? Ah, that place looks a lot more well-preserved than I would have thought, except it's smoking. It's not good.
This is what it looked like when we left it after it got destroyed.
Well, fuck.
Still destroyed.
There's always a catch with these things.
Because, you know, Juggernaut did show up and blast it into pieces.
Yeah, I sure hope Terra has a plan. Oh man, a renovation sign? Boo.
Eek. Ubermaya's deserted. There's no one here.
Ozma, Rosaru, tell us. Is this where we can find a door to Seru-kai like you told us about? Oh, strain your ears. I mean, your mind. Listen, you can hear the words. And stop trying to shake at me. It's not going to work.
Ubermaya has been destroyed. The words remain.
You heard them, correct? They say that Teague will live forever.
The serene words creep into one's heart. Teague is words. Humans, rely not on your imperfect eyes. It's Teague. Teague is alive.
Let's go to the ruins. Teague will open the door for us. Oh man, I was kind of hoping the words would be, I want to ride my chocobo all day. Yep, this still looks like shit. Vaughn, call to Teague and have the door to Seru-kai opened. Once we pass through the door, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Very well. Then we must focus our thoughts.
Teague, it's me, Noah. Open the door for us.
Teague, open the door to restore order to Seru-kai. Show us the way so that we may retake the human world from the Mist's henchmen. Then I can punch Songi in the face. Vaughn, call to Teague. Now! Concentrate! Harder! Make your cheeks bow out even more!
You know,
You can do it!
I probably should have told you this at the beginning before we even started, but the Rosaru's voices are not meant to be like stern and mean.
Oh.
How you've been making them sound.
I suppose.
They're supposed to be like more gentle.
Well, if nothing else, they've been helped to differentiate them. Because I could have done this voice. Turn your bravery into words!
Dude, you gave Ozma a twang when we first started.
Yeah, and I slowly turned it into more of a gruff thing.
Yeah, I know.
Most
of your voices tend to go towards that gruff thing.
Yeah.
So they don't, and I end up, like, they kind of all blend together for me.
A little.
I can't do that many different things with my voice either, so I get it. Humans. Pig has heard your words. The words are what show the way. Lead, humans.
Uh-oh. Oh, we get to go into the Gate of Doom. No, it's just, God, every time. But even Gull is getting in on the action. He's just like, yeah, I get to be Superman.
He pulled the power pose.
Yeah.
Noah, wait a minute.
Gala, I need to tell you something. Yeah, I've been trying to do sort of that for Ozma, at least to differentiate him from Meta a little bit, but... Vaughn, Noah, and Gala, we want to thank you. From the bottom of our hearts. I am so fortunate to have joined up with young people like you. When Teague divided his body into human and Seru, the Seru were entrusted with order. Teague had faith in human potential and ordered the Seru not to interfere in human affairs.
But 1,000 years ago, the raw Seru Road staged a rebellion and came to the human world. The rebellion was put down with Teague's strength, but the humans had learned of the Seru. That's when the raw Seru were sent to the human world along with the Genesis trees.
Our mission was to restore order with the impending disaster threatening the entire world. The Genesis trees was also a means of maintaining order. But in the end, as you all know, humans possessed by the mist took over the Seru-kai.
I do not know for certain what transpires in Seru-kai, but you can save the Seru-kai and the human world. I'm sure you can do it. Sorry, my nose is still a little runny. Tara, where are you going? I don't want you to go. Noah, don't be silly. Long ago I made you a promise, right? Promised. This old wolf would stay with you no matter what. That's what we agreed, right? Yeah. Tara, you promised. So don't forget.
Alright, it's time to free the Seru-kai from Songi's grasp, or Songi, damn it. I'm a songbird in a singing, yeah.
I got over the emotions quickly. I got a bunny on my microphone. How can you be sad when you're looking at a bunny?
Yay, bunny microphone. Look at all the crystal shit.
And I have a Care Bear on my desk.
Oh, damn.
I got it all.
I have a bunch of cords. I have a camera light. I have 2 cameras. I have a microphone. I don't have space for shit.
Everybody keeps throwing their stuff on my desk. I don't have space for anything. But I think what I'm gonna do is make my Care Bear a little fixture in front of one of my monitors. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Though, getting back to the discussion of voices, I'm kind of glad I didn't give Meta a voice like, "Hi guys, you're part of the Seru now. How are you doing?" That would have sucked.
Wait a minute, I thought I turned encounters back off.
Arr.
We might run into one here that I don't have yet. You never know.
Yeah. Oh man. These panels, this walkway is reminding me of a spot in East 8. There's a boss fight in a place that looked exactly like this. I kept falling off the edge.
Really?
Yeah, it
You
was like
can't
one of the
fall
later.
off of these.
Oh, thank God. Because, yeah, the boss was like one of the last end game bosses. And it was like, just fall off the edge, fall off the edge, fall off the edge. Ooh, Triumph armor. That's like us. We're almost triumphing over this game.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, just all of a sudden my throat's a little dry. That kind of thing can happen when you accidentally take a nap between episodes.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't mean to do it.
Hey, whatever gives you more energy to keep going on with your day. Better than my plan, just keep drinking Mountain Dew until you're getting a caffeine headache.
Well,
Because
sure.
as I've said, I've worked on some days to lower my caffeine hit because it wasn't working at work anymore. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just sleep it off. But of course, as we're recording this, WrestleMania happened, and I told Lee how I stayed up until like 11:30 at night, so I didn't get my usual sleep. And people on the internet were like, dude, they're at 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night over where they're doing this. What the fuck are you, 80? I'm like, yeah, I go to sleep at 9 o'clock and wake up at 5 these days. It's an internal clock. So if I'm not asleep by like 8:30 or 8:45, I'm screwed.
I have not had any
So
caffeine
11:30.
today.
Yeah. And I think you told me about a week ago, like you were like subsisting on coffee and it still wasn't really working that day. It was
Coffee
like,
doesn't really work on me anyway, but when I don't have any at all, it shows.
Yeah, and we can't have every hot spring or Noah swimsuit scene in the world to lighten the mood and give us happy energy. Because as I was saying in the last episode, man, this game has not been shy about ruining people's moods.
Oh.
And again, I'm not saying this is a pessimistic game, but man, when it wants to be.
My guy just sent me a message that said my daughter missed out on the library and meatballs.
I mean, I would say the meatballs are the major loss.
Hey, I want to go to the library sometime. I just can't go anywhere. I wore myself out just going to the bank the other day. Which kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
hey, drive-thrus are great. I didn't even have to try to walk into the bank. I was able to go through the drive-thru. I just had to be there so they could see that the person whose ID they were looking at was a real person.
Ow.
The banks
I just
in this
sneezed
state are
really
really
hard.
picky.
Uh-oh. Ow.
The Genesis tree. That is the mother Genesis tree. Look, the great Genesis tree that the power of the Seru-kai and the Rasaru flows.
It is indeed a massive Genesis tree, as the name suggests, but he's always shaking his fist in the air. The great Genesis tree seems weak. It will die unless we do something. That is a special Sim-Saru. It is robbing the great Genesis tree of its life force.
If the great Genesis tree dies, will you die too, Terra? Yes, I suppose that is what will happen. No. We can't let that happen.
You won't. Maybe we can save it. Let's take a good, closer look. And conveniently, we have a path up there. Oh. Oh, you bastard!
Songi!
Ugh. Songi, what are you doing to the great tree? The muscle-bound oaf must have a loose screw. It's obvious. I'm using my special Sim Seru to drain the powers of the Genesis tree. Once I absorb all its power, the Seru-kai will all die. And then I, not Court, will have the power to rule the world.
This is the Seru-kai, and the great Genesis tree belongs to the raw Seru. How can you come here and drain away its life?
Nah, that's a good question for a barbarian girl like you. Well, I shall tell you. My Seru grew from a Rossru egg in the east of Oz forest. In other words, this is a raw Seru. Impossible. It was Court who took the raw Seru egg that lost its strength and turned it into a Sim Seru. By fusing myself with a Sim Seru born of a raw Seru, I have become the ultimate life form. I am the god! Second coming of Teague.
You're Teague. You can't be Teague.
Look around you! Don't be a fool! Court's evil ambitions have taken hold of your soul. You are the fool! You, Gala. You and the rest are being controlled by this raw Seru. So, we're all heretics who've strayed from the path of Byron. We're comrades. So let's settle things once and for all. Come at me, all three of you.
Don't think I won't, you little bastard.
Ugh. Yeah, this guy has seen better days. Oh man, my leg hurts. Every time I sneeze now, it runs down the pain down my leg and into my knees, which
Ow.
sucks. Yeah. So I'm trying to work out my leg a little bit more so that that doesn't happen.
When I'm
Either by
sick,
stretching it.
you know what? When I'm sick, if I sneeze, I end up having a spasm through my back, and it hurts. I feel you.
Ugh. Get your ass kicked now, you motherfucker! This guy's deserved every single punch and kick. It is getting better though, so it doesn't look like it's full lasting damage. Just hope not. Yeah. Couldn't happen to a nicer fuck. No. The roster is separating from my body! Look at me, Gala. How pitiful I am. Even with the power of Raw Seru, I couldn't defeat. Ugh! Songi, Songi, what's wrong? My whole body hurts. I can't take it. Seru-kai is a world intolerant of the presence of ordinary human beings.
Now that he has lost his Seru, Songi will return to nothingness.
Gala, the pain's unbearable. You're my friend. Help me! Ozma, can we do something for him? I'm sorry, but he can no longer exist in the Seru-kai. Curse all you, Seru! Is this all your powers can do? Gala, you're next! Seru, Raw Seru, they're all the same. You're all useless! Good for nothing, Seru. He's dead or dead.
Yep.
Songi.
Terra, let's give life to the great tree.
Huh? What's that about?
Terra, what's wrong? It's no use, Noah. The great Genesis tree is too weak to be revived.
What? You mean the great Genesis tree is going to die? No!
Look! There's Seru-kai's sky, it's changing! Terra! Terra!
Raw Seru are growing weaker too. The great Genesis tree is almost dead. Oh, are our lives to expire with the Seru-kai?
Vaughn, Gala, let's pray. Let's pray to the great Genesis tree.
Our faith is all we have left. Vaughn, let's try.
Great Genesis tree, if you die, the Seru-kai will also die. So will the Raw Seru, Terra, and Ozma, and Netta, and us too. We'll all die. Please, come back to life.
Great Genesis tree, show us a miracle.
Well, that's so demanding.
Yeah, that's Gala for you. Give life back to the bodies ruined by the evil Sim Seru!
Vaughn, you have to pray too.
Vaughn, pray. We all have to pray together! Alright.
Come back to life.
Great Genesis Tree, hear our prayers!
Now for a little Deus Ex baby.
Yay! I love those. The power of friendship, everybody! It always works!
Oh, look!
Oh. Didn't I tell you that someday we would meet in an unlikely place?
Hurry!
Ari, but you disappeared into the earth below Octum! The god of time, Rem, known also as Teague. The prophecies of Rem are the words of Teague. The spirit of Teague that resides in this body has given us words that transcend time. Our bodies have died. The death of our bodies has given our souls immortality. Like Teague, our spirits are now beings that transcend time. Brave Seru, the will of Teague will show you the path you must take. It is our mission to carry out the will of Teague.
Is Hari going to give life to the Great Genesis Tree?
The Great Genesis Tree is fated to die, and we cannot reverse that. The Seru-kai! All we can do is give the last of shining power to nurture the life of the Great Genesis Tree. Ugh. Weird babies doing weird baby magic. Ugh. Ugh. Vaughn's like, I don't want anyone near that. Oh! All our power has entered the Great Genesis Tree. Now, we shall attain complete nothingness. But fate and your will are one and the same. Make your own fate with your own hands. Goodbye, Seru heroes.
Noah? Tara, are you alright? You don't have to worry about me, Noah. Worry about the Great Genesis Tree.
No! Oh, Noah, Vaughn, let's give the Rosaru the power of the Great Genesis Tree! This is the big one. Angry Fist! Noah has the pee-pee dance. Gala has the Angry Fist. It is a very bright shade of yellow. I had to turn away from the computer for a second. Ooh. Thank you, Vaughn. We have received the ultimate power.
Now we can do something about Juggernaut.
But we must hurry. Hari gave the Great Genesis Tree life, but I don't know how long that life force will last.
The Genesis trees in the human world are linked to the Seru-kai. We must go to Rim Elm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's endgame, but we need to do something else first.
Alright. Yay, we get to go. I'm sorry, ever since I noticed Gala does either the shaking of his leg when he talks or the crazy fist, I can't unsee it. That is some gigantic broccoli. Ugh.
Well, is this Mount Rikaroa? Rim Elm's Genesis tree is dead, so we came here.
Ew. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry to Rim Elm. Or we could do what Lee was thinking of doing.
Will everything be okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Wait a minute. Get back over here.
Ring around the rosy pocket full. Huh?
I hear a voice from beyond the Genesis tree. Sorry.
Oh. Noah and Terra, human and Rosaru, who have traveled from the past. Teague now gives you the last of his power for you to use to correct history. Oh, damn.
Yep. With the power of the Genesis tree, Terra's level increased to level 8. Terra's true powers have come out.
I have given you the last of my power, my very spirit.
You want to see what he gave you? Or gave
Sure.
me? I can actually now summon Terra in a fight.
Ow.
Yep.
Jesus.
And I can do this for all the others if I go to their symbolic trees too.
Yay! So let's go.
Yep, that's what I was talking about.
Yay. Going outside is fun. Going outside is fun. Except going to Rim Elm, because that place is shit now. Yay.
Oh, I went to the wrong cave.
Ow.
Eh.
What? Ow. Stupid. Stupid doors of wind. They blew us off course. We went through the wrong door.
Hey, I'm not perfect.
I didn't mean you. I meant the door of wind. I'm blaming the door of wind.
Because this is the closest to where I needed to go.
God, remember when we went here?
You know why we needed to come here again?
Yeah, because of Gala.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are so screwed. I won't run
Those
away.
guys are so lucky.
Yeah.
You know, I have an idea.
Does it involve a pissed off Seru?
No. I was gonna say we could go ahead and stop it here and then start the next episode with what we need to do for Gala.
Ah, yeah, that works. So yes, we're nearing the end, but we've got some other things we could do. So we'll do that next time. Yeah.